Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Worthy, Worth It, and Priceless. And this episode is called Let It Grow. Now, God has been working on me all week. It has been a trying week, you know what I mean? But he basically woke me up in the middle of the night around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And this is what we had a conversation about. And it's going to sound like I'm reading because I'm actually am. I wrote down the notes and everything. And I wanted to share it with you guys. And hopefully it will help you. So I'll just start from here. Anyway, so as far as your hair growing, is it a no because you don't want the work or because you don't want to allow yourself to grow? It is easy to cut your hair off. But are you doing it because you don't want to do the work? I can tell you right now, there's a part of you that wants to see your hair grow. You already got the curls coming in right now. There's a desire in you to allow your hair to grow. Yes, you are a bold and beautiful bald. Yes, we know. But let God show you how bold and beautiful you can be with hair. Let Him show you Let let your hair show you that it can shine. You keep cutting it off before you allow it to grow. And then one day you're sitting up there saying, I'll cut it off. But the curls were just starting to come in. And as I was saying that and, having that conversation, I heard the words, stop cutting off your hair before it has a chance to grow. And that's something you can use even in your life. Stop cutting off things before you see them flourish. Your dreams, your plans, your purpose. You get all the supplies and everything. And then when it's time to do the work, you're like, you know what? Let me do this. Let me just do this instead. And you run off to the next idea. But if you stick with it long enough, you'll see that God has something beautiful on the other side of it. But you won't see it because you keep cutting it off. The old you rises up. She starts getting afraid. She gets scared before you even get a chance to do something. And you wonder why it seems like you're scattered and all over the place. You're not scattered. You're not all over the place. You just have to make a decision and stick with it. You don't see it through because you don't have a vision for it. You don't know how it's going to work. But that's the thing. You're missing a hand. And the hand that you're missing is God. You're not putting God into the equation. You don't know what God can do. Look at what He's doing right now with your music. There are people in other countries. You just looked, and literally, I just did. Somebody in Taiwan is listening to your music. You didn't put any advertising dollars in it at all, but people in other countries are listening. There's no ad budget for your podcast, and yet the second most listened to country is India. How? You are talking yourself out of everything. It's time that you get up and stop telling yourself that this isn't going to succeed. Stop telling yourself nobody's going to like this. Do the work. I don't care how many products you have to get. I don't care how long it takes. Get up a little earlier, wash your hair, take time out for yourself. You deserve it. Yes, you shine and you glow without hair, but that's because you never looked at hair as a blessing. You always looked at it as a burden. It's like when a parent has a favorite child. They talk bad about one, but the other other one they praise. You talk bad about your hair when you have it. Oh, it takes 45 minutes to do my hair. I can't find the right products. My curls aren't curling. And you pile so many products just to make it curl because you don't like it in its natural state. You tell it it's too much. It takes too much time. But when you have no hair, you tell yourself, I shine. You go get your eyebrows done. You smile differently in the mirror. And even while you're cutting it off, you're wondering what life would be with hair. You see that you don't have that many options. And every time you cut it off, you say, probably, if I would have waited a little longer, the curls were just starting to form. You put more effort into yourself with no hair than you do while you have it. That's why you don't like it. And I bet you, if you talk to it differently, if you spend time with her, you'll see she's a sweet girl. She loves you. She just wants you to choose her. I hope that this has helped you and blessed you in some sort of way. And I want you to always know that you have worth, you have value, you are worthy, worth it, and priceless. And there's nothing that you can do about it.